Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I've got a sore point. I'm going to tell you coaching's worst kept secret. There's three things. We're going to go down this 8th hole here at Mottram Hall, and we're basically going to let you know that, well, quite a lot of golf coaches have been lying to you for a while. Let's get into it. Okay, so number one on my list and my absolute bugbear is the fact that we've been told that we have to make golf complicated. Who and why has ever come up with this? Think about it, and this is the biggest illusion that I've ever seen. I've been out on the European Tour, I've caddied on the European Tour like I've said, and this is why I created a channel to help you actually improve your golf. Too many of us are being lulled into the security of, or false sense of security of, the more complicated I make it, the better golfer I become, because we're told the top players in the world do this with their lead wrist, their little finger, their belt buckle and all this. No, the best golfers in the world, as you get better, golf swing thoughts become more simple, not more complicated. So that's my bugbear number one. Golf gets simpler as you start to improve. Things become a little bit more subconscious rather than conscious, not the other way around, okay? So that's the one thing we've got to dismiss right now. So if we actually take anything from that, surely we should start making it a little bit more simple in our own minds. Let's go down this fairway and talk about number two. Number two, how we're told to practice. You must hit a lot of balls. I need to get a yardage actually. I'm too busy on my rant there. You must hit a lot of balls. You've got to feel drills. We've got to do this. We've got to think about a lot of things. No, we can't do things like that. We've got to make golf as simple as possible. So how I want you to practice, and this is the reason for this video, is, well, basically just to make you aware of making golf a little bit more simple. Practicing smart. So, number two, I want you to work in 5-ball sets, or actually get out on the golf course and test yourself out here. I'm going to hit 2 balls into this 8th hole here. I want you to play worst ball on your approach shots only. I guarantee you the more greens you can hit, the better you can get with these irons, the lower your scores are going to be. So, 2 things, how you practice working 5-ball sets. 3 that feel technical. When I say technical, it's working to a swing thought. 2 balls, which are actually hitting shots away like you would on the golf course. Then finally, when you get out on the golf course, let's play worst ball on your approach shots. As I've mentioned, this is the best area we can get a lot more success out of. You start hitting the greens from this distance, start hitting it closer, no matter what level of golf you are at right now, we're gonna really lower our scores. So let's hit these 2 away, play worst ball and get up to the green. Wow, one very good one and one extremely bad one, but that's my point. We have to be able to play golf to our worst ball. Golf is literally a measure of how good is your bad shot, not how good is your good shot. That is how we lower our scores. So from point number 2, let's not practice so perfectly. Let's work in 5-ball sets. Work to obviously improving whatever aspects you're working on with your coach. Work them in a 5-ball set, 3-to-2 ratio. Then, let's learn to go out on the golf course and play worst ball on those approach shots. We're going to have a lot more success being able to replicate 2 shots in a row close to the flag, as opposed to one that's terrible like I just did then, which felt very rusty, and one that's actually going to have ended up close to the hole. So point number 2 is all about practicing smart, being able to actually replicate an on-course environment. Okay, now let's get into this. How do we practice? We all love to practice what we're good at. okay? As humans, we want to do things that we're good at, but actually, is that going to make us a better golfer? If we go to a practice session, most of us go and get 50 balls down at the driving range and hit a load of 7-irons and some drivers, because that's the bit that's most satisfying, and generally speaking, that's the bit we're all very good at. I want to flip that on its head. I want you to now practice and make yourself uncomfortable. Get doing some short game, but not only that, put yourself under pressure. So if you look at what we're trying to do right now, we're trying to dispel all the worst kept secrets, all the myths, that golf's really complicated swing thoughts as you get better. How you practice, oh, just do drills all the time. No, have a balance of drills, have a balance of going out on the course and testing yourself. And finally, get practicing what you're not comfortable at. So short game is not the best area of my game at all. How I would come and practice this is I'd hit 2, 3, maybe 15 balls away, warming myself up, different shots, different clubs. I would then actually play a little bit of a game. So I'd play over 9 holes, so 9 different chips. So I'd use a bunker, I'd go over a green, I'd go over a mound, a chip and run. I would really mix up what shots I was using, and I would calculate the total footage I made over those 9 shots. So have a look at the side of the screen here. This is how to set up my notes section on my phone, the date of the test, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a place to put the total footage of both of my golf balls, leaving me a total at the end and then an average. Each time, come out, practice it, and try and beat it. So I'm going to hit 2 away here just to demonstrate. I've got my 54 degree. I don't know, I didn't ask you, what club would you have hit on that last bit? 134 to the flag, I went wedge, 1 good shot, 1 not so good shot. Let's hit 2 to this close one here. There's our first chip away. Under pressure, how close can we get it? Go! Play about 5 or 6 there. And next one. That's got to be good. Playing bowls. Okay, walk up here. What we would do is we get our notes section out on our phone. If I was going to fill out number 1 now, I mean, I've been done there. I've been done. But I would fill out, so this is 3, 6, 9 feet, 3, 6, 9, 10. So that would be a total of 19 feet after chip number 1. I would go and complete this 8 more times around the green, going in and out of a bunker, choosing different chips that I wouldn't feel comfortable hitting out on the golf course. You prove to yourself you can practice and perform under pressure. You get out on the golf course, you're playing with your mates, you've got a card in your hand, this becomes easy peasy. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope that helps you dispel any myths. You have to use this, it's going to make you a better golfer. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button, join this team, join this channel, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.